Evan U7, where you at, man? Beat this deck list, man. I want to see what yours look like, man. I'm waiting on it.
Goku's been teaching me instant transmission. And don't get me wrong, it puts a toll on you sometimes. But today is Wednesday, and I'm here to show you guys my Android 17 deck list intro!
I'm just up in my sway, stay in my bag, I got plenty for days. Chief and that Zod don't come with no haze. Jewelry all on me, it's wet like a tray. Addicted to pay, no all the steppers, no kid in the play. Look at my team, see all of us made. Came a long way for minimum wage. Hey.
What's going on, y'all? Evan U7 here, back with another video. And today, we are going to go over the Android 17 deck profile. First of all, shout out to Deck Tech for this Invoker color deck box. Be able to order yours. I'll post the information at the bottom of the video. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Okay, so let's get to it. Now with Android 17, there's been different versions of the deck. There's been different ratios of the deck. Should you run Apex of Power, Golden Cooler? And you know, that's a Khalifa SER tech going around. I know it's crazy, right? It's all based on players' preference, but I'm gonna show you guys my deck list and I won't waste your time. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so on the front side of Android 17, it is Warrior of Universe 7. Auto when this card attacks, you draw one card. Auto when you add a red blue multicolor card to your energy, you switch up to one of your energy to active mode and engage skill for the game. For the Awaken, when your life is at 4 or less, or you have a Z energy battle card with energy cost of 2 or more in play, you draw one card, switch up to one of your energy to active mode, and add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 life left. And on the back side, you have Warriors of Universe 7, united as one. Warrior Universe 7, and then Auto, once per turn, when you play, attack with, or activate the blocker of a U7Z battle card, draw one card. Auto, once per turn. Discard one daily clash from your hand when you use Arrival to play a red-blue multicolor card. Choose up to one of your U7 cards with Arrival and it gains barrier for the turn. Alright guys, so let's start with the battle cards. We have 4 Son Goku Rival Seekers. You can literally combo with this card for free only if you have a multicolored card in your drop. And if you have 5 or more energy, you could choose 2 multicolored cards from your warp area. And once you do that, you could choose up to an energy cost of 6 in your hand and play it on top of this card. A 6-drop Goku, to be exact. Next, we run 2 Energy Explosions. They get clunky at 3. I might side deck 1 just in case, but I think 2 is fair enough. When I see this card, I keep this card in hand. Literally, you can choose up to 3 energy and switch them out from your dropped area into your energy area. And every time you deal damage to your opponent, they burn another life. They deal 1 damage additionally. It's amazing. I wish Capo didn't get it right. Alright, next we run 2 Son Gohan Strength of Convictions. You could Rival Seeker this, you could Beer Assist to get this card out, but by turn 3, it's Invoker for the turn. You really set this in energy. Now, if this card had Deflect, oh, that would have been cold, right? But anyway, so to activate battle, if your leader is a World Universe 7, you can switch up to one of your red blue multicolor energy to active mode, and you can't play battle cards from your hand to the end of your next turn. But a lot of people don't even use that card. We just put in energy. Next, we run the one of Son Goku Instincts Surpass. I didn't want to have too many 6 drops in deck or the deck to be too cloggy. I do go for the burn route, but this is another game finisher. You can play this on top of the Rival Seeker. And what you do is you remove multicolored cards from your drop, restand it, and your leader loses 5k. This is such a beautiful card. Like, look at the foil. Actually, it was so funny. My whole deck is foiled out, which I didn't realize that till last night. I was like, huh, my deck is foiled out. Different rarities, for sure. All right, next we run 4 Android 17s. The move deck turns to Tide. He is a double strike, and he's an Arrival. But if your leader is a Warriors Universe 7 card, this card does gain Invoker. When you play this card, look at the top 5 cards, add up to one red blue multicolor card, energy cost of 6 or less. So it doesn't say battle card, it can be literally any card. Shuffle your deck and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 4 or less and KO it. Activate battle. You discard 1 card from your hand, choose up to 2 red or blue cards, both with 5k combo power and U7 from your drop in a combo with their skills negated for their turn. It's actually really cool because I do run the TOPs, So if you want to pitch TOPs from your hand, then use that for your advantage. We do run 4 Beer Super combos. I like both artwork versions of it, so that's why I like different artwork on it. But you literally just restand a multicolor card, and obviously you could use these, put your multicolor cards or your combo cards to be exact, in your Z energy. Next we run 3 Android 18 Selfless Saviors. Well, it's a search. You search for a Raid U7 card, energy cost of 6 or less. You can actually run this in, I run this in O Invoker, and I actually run this in Raid U7 Gohan. But anyway, you literally want to search for the Android 17s. That's going to be your main search. And then later game, you draw into another one, search for the energy explosions. Next, we run the one-off Whis. This deck is 50 cards, and I want to keep it at 50. But yeah, you search for a TOP. Next, we run 2 friendly rival freezes. Some run 3, some run 4, but 50 is a tight deck. So you play these, you combo with these, and then you search out a Daily Clash or U7 powers combined. You can send those into the drop. Next, we run 2 Android 17s, most valuable player. Late game, you give your leader Invoker. The card that everybody's been hype about. We run the one-off Beerus and Whis U7 Destroyer an Angel. If you have 3 more energy with one of your red blue battle cards removed from the battle area, your Android 17 for sure. Play this card from your hand, and you can't play another copy of this card for the turn. If it's your opponent's turn, when you play this card at the end of the turn, place this card at the bottom of his own deck from the battle area, then draw 1 card. So if this card makes it through the next turn, you can play Android 17. I'm sorry, you can play Android 18 to 1-drop, search for it again, and do it again if you want. It's pretty cool. Next, we run 3 Senso Beans. You know, you protect your untap energy, give your leader plus 5k. You know what I'm saying? Gotta protect it. Next, we run 4 Tournament of Powers to search. Usually by turn 3, if I'll keep 1 in hand, I will use for Android 17's ability. But you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put them in the top or bottom, or you get to rearrange it. So you have a choice. Next, we run 2 Catastrophic Blows for burn. We run 3 Royal Combinations. This card is amazing. This gets top SCRs. You guys know what it does. It gets rid of stuff that doesn't have deflect, energy cost of 8 or less. Broken. Next, we run 3 Emperor's Death Beams. Emperor's Death Beams is to hit the heavy guys on the field, so you don't have to worry about much when you keep one of these in hand. I even will tap 3 on the card. I don't care. We run those at 3. We do run 2 Sleepy Boy techniques. Y'all know what it does. Negate, draw a card, and send 1 card from the battle area back to owner's hand. Or if a Zenkai card, it gets removed from the game or an SCR. Next, we run 4. We run the 4 Universe 7 powers combined. It is a Senso Bean and neck 30k. But when you place one U7 card from your energy in its owner's drop, at the end of your turn, add its card from your drop to your energy with this energy exhaust negated. So basically, you'll keep the Gohan in your energy area, and then you use this to replace the Gohan. Next, we run 2 Daily Clash. 2 Daily Clash is a really good card. I know some do 3, some do 4, but like I say, I'm a big fan of 50 cards, so we run 2. You basically, you can remove U7 card from your drop to your warp, and in this card you draw a card. But one of your U7 cards will be removed from your battle area by the opponent's skill or KO. You draw 1 card. So basically, if it gets removed, you activate this, and then you choose up to one of your Raid U7 Android 17 battle cards. Switch to active mode. It gets plus 10k power for the turn, and at the end of the turn, choose up to one of your energy to active mode. So yeah, because we're searching through the deck now. For the SCR, I decided not to go the Apex of Power route, but I did choose to stick with this one. And we have, boom, SS Blue Vegeta, Unbridled Power, dual attack, spark 25, ultimate, deflect, and triple strike. To tap forward, blow up the field, your opponent burns a life, and they lose 5k. But he destroys everything, ignoring barrier. The reason why I chose to run the Vegeta is because yellow is still a threat, and yellow is very powerful, and a lot of stuff is stopping Apex of Power. I think Vegeta is one of the best SCRs to use in this particular Invoker deck. Now there is a Khalifa, there is the Khalifa SCR, the cooler SCR, but for me, my deck is about burning and pressure, so I chose to run this one. So for Zenkai, we have SS Vegeta, immediate response. When you arrival to play a red-blue multicolored card, you draw one card. And its activate main, you really don't do, but you can play up to one red U7 card, and it costs a 3 or less from this card, and remove this card from the game. But I personally focus on the fact that when you arrive, you draw a card. We run 2 Android 17s, impeccable defense. This card can't be when he's played, he can't be KO'd, and if it's your opponent's turn, you switch this card to active mode. With the limit 1, would play up to one red U7 card, and it costs a 3 or less from end of this card, and at the end of your opponent's next turn, remove this card from the game. We do run the SS4 Son Goku, Defender of Life. He is a deflect double strike, and you deal 1 damage to your opponent if they have 4 or more life. But it's just a good card. And then you can place 1 sand card from the drop on this card, and this card gains barrier. So you can actually use the multicolored Gohan in your drop when you use U7 powers combined and add it to it, so you have barrier. Really, really cool little tech. We do run Son Gohan Daring Onslaught. It's a Z stack card, and if your opponent has 2 or more energy at the start of your opponent's main phase, place up to 1 red U7 card with energy cost of 3 or less from under this card, and place this card under the played card. And we run the Ultra Instinct Son Goku Unthinking Onslaught. It's deflect, barrier, and do attack. We don't worry about the skillless abilities in it, unless you run skills in this deck, which I recommend you don't. But he is a deflect, barrier, do it. And now for the side deck. Gosh, I love this game. We have Emperor's Death Beam, extra one just in case. Royal Combination. We do run another CB Boy technique. We are running 1 weirdness together. I might actually just tech that in with daily clash based on matchup. We do run 2 Tyranny costs. You can literally play this on your turn 2 if you don't see Android 17, because you'll still be at pretty high life. I do side deck 2 Vegeta of Beyond Full Power. So most of the time I figured that this deck could rely on Zenkai and battle cards as a whole. So with this one here, the fact that you get to swing and you send a card from the bottom, you send a card to the bottom of your opponent's deck is dope. This is literally could get rid of SCR or any Zenkai. We do run We Are Universe 7. You could search for a U7 card with energy cost of 4 or less from your deck at your hand, or you choose up to 1 U7 card from your drop area and add it to your hand. So obviously you can't add an SCR because they're gone, but you can add another A17 or add a 6 drop, something that you know you don't need for late game. We do run the Beerus Ball to stop anything, anything that doesn't have deflag, anything that's 15k power or less. It's if you have 4 or less slot, you can play this card from your hand, but anything that's played with 15,000 power or less is placed in the drop area, and then your leader card gets gains plus 5k. We do run Strategies in Universe 7. I was debating about adding this to the deck, but that's why we have side decks, right? But anything that's red saying gets barrier, but you get to Energy Explosion or Limit Surpass, or even your Vegeta just to protect them. Next, we run 2 Instinctive Reprisals for negates, in case we go against anything aggro, and then we run 2 Explosive Demon Waves. Discard 1 red card, Daily Clash, right? Or Arenas Together. But you negate the battle card's counterattack, and then you switch up to 1 of your blue energy to active mode, which you're going to be switching up a multicolor card. So you will have an extra energy to use during the battle. Well, that is it for the Android 17 deck profile. And we have one more thing. Deck list of today is... boom. Green Majin Buu. Shout out to Cody Rice for sending me this deck list. For all you green players out there, be sure to check it out. All right. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember the Lord loves you. Bye.